Meghan Markle's carefully crafted royal fantasy may finally be collapsing under the weight of her own ambition. The very title she clung to like a trophy, the Duchess of Sussex, now stands on the chopping block. And if reports are to be believed, Prince William is prepared to do what his father wouldn't: strip Harry and Meghan of the royal titles they've exploited, weaponized, and turned into a Hollywood commodity. For Meghan, this is more than just a loss of status. It's the death of the one thing that gave her relevance beyond her own self-promotion. Let's be honest, Meghan Markle has never been about service, duty, or quiet dignity, the cornerstones of royal life. Her entire royal chapter has been a performance, a production built not on devotion to the crown but on how far she could stretch the royal name for her personal gain. From the moment she set foot in Windsor, Meghan saw the Duchess of Sussex not as a title of service, but as a brand identity. A golden logo stamped with royal prestige, to be monetized across Netflix deals, podcasts, and endless PR stunts. Now that the title itself is under threat, Meghan's empire stands on shaky ground. Because without Duchess, who is she really? Certainly not the humanitarian visionary she paints herself to be. The glossy interviews, the overproduced docuseries, the patronizing speeches about finding one's voice, all lose their power without that royal gloss. For years, Meghan has tried to convince the world that she transcended the monarchy. Yet everything about her public persona screams dependence on it. Without that title, her influence fades into the background noise of every other celebrity craving validation. Her worst fear is not obscurity, it's irrelevance. Meghan built her empire on the illusion of royal authority. Her projects, from archetypes to her fashion partnerships, are steeped in the implication that she remains part of the royal fabric, a misunderstood duchess rising above a cruel institution. Take that away, and what remains is just another ex-actress with a victim narrative and a camera-ready smile. For all her talk about forging her own path, she's never truly detached from the royal shadow she claims to resent. And make no mistake, Prince William's move to future-proof the monarchy isn't just administrative housekeeping. It's a deliberate act of boundary setting. William understands what his father hesitated to enforce, that the monarchy cannot survive as a brand while its outcasts use royal titles as leverage for profit. The titles Duke and Duchess of Sussex have become tainted, not by scandal alone, but by the blatant commercial exploitation of royal identity. Meghan's problem has always been her obsession with perception. She wanted the glamour of royalty without its restraint, the prestige without the protocol. She chased global recognition, yet played the eternal victim when attention didn't flatter her. Every speech, every personal revelation, every documentary confession was calibrated to feed a narrative: Meghan, the misunderstood martyr, unfairly silenced by an ancient institution. But now, as the crown prepares to silence her in the most definitive way possible, by stripping the very title she clings to, the irony is almost poetic. The truth is, Meghan's brand has been decaying for a while. Her ventures lack authenticity because they're built on entitlement, not purpose. Her Netflix series was a melodrama of grievance, her Spotify deal collapsed under mediocrity, and her attempts to relaunch herself as a lifestyle mogul have floundered. Even her attempts to re-enter the fashion and philanthropy scenes are hollow without the royal tag. The name Markles alone doesn't open doors, it was the Duchess label that made the world listen, however reluctantly. And that's exactly why losing it terrifies her. Meghan has always framed her life as a battle between her truth and the royal establishment. But when the palace finally removes her from the equation, there's no establishment left to fight against, no villain to validate her story. The Duchess of Sussex has been her armor, her platform, her illusion of power. Without it, she stands exposed, a woman who mistook ambition for influence, and self-promotion for success. Harry may take the fall with her, but he was always the supporting act in her grand production. His identity, once defined by service and sacrifice, has been reduced to sound bites in Meghan's narrative. The tragic irony is that Meghan may have believed she could outshine the institution that made her, only to discover that without it, she fades. The monarchy will go on, streamlined, modernized, and untethered from her drama. But Meghan's empire, built on borrowed royalty, will crumble the moment the word Duchess is officially erased. And perhaps that's the poetic justice of it all. For years, Meghan has styled herself as the voice of change, the face of modern royalty. Yet every calculated move has revealed not progress, but ego. The titles were never a burden, they were her lifeline. And when they're gone, the curtain falls on the most expensive act in royal history, a performance where ambition played queen, and authenticity never took the stage. So yes, Meghan Markle's worst fear is coming true. The royal titles are slipping away, and with them, the illusion of power she's fought to maintain. For someone who claimed to seek independence, she's about to discover what it truly means. Because without the crown she despised yet depended on, Meghan Markle isn't a duchess, an icon, or a revolutionary. She's simply ordinary. And that, for her, will be the hardest role of all.